Okay, just need to swap over to the correct chat.
The correct chat.
Yeah, and then I need to make sure everything's actually lined up.
Why does it say you're not live? Oh, there it is.
I need to... You're a little low in your camera.
Okay, let me lower it then.
There you go. Hello, Leno. I'm shocked you're here.
Hi, Lano.
Trying to put you centered. You're like you're like off to the right, but it's good enough. Oh, perfect. I don't have anything better to do. Did you with the other ToonCast? Hi there. Oh. Welcome to Tachi's predictions for the PS5 event. Because I forgot to take notes. I actually had something I wanted to do back then. You know what you want to do? You know what we all should do together as a team?
ToonCast.
Yeah, that. I think I was sleeping through those two. Fair enough. Sleep's good.
Don't worry, I'm just promoting you.
Don't promote me, please. I'm not worth promotion. Wait. Hello, Ginka. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
Alright, promoted you.
I am so grossly, unprepared.
Yeah, we've been talking about this for a while, and
Yeah, we have.
You took 2 notes?
Well, I got 4 now. I'm
So one of them
winging
is
it.
Crash?
Not fully. He's part of it. Yeah, I've been winging it. Let's talk about half of Final Fantasy, or just below half. 'Cause that's real good. I like that game. Tachi's on chapter 8 at the moment, which is not halfway at all.
No, not at all.
Oh no, the Chatley command. I love Chatley so much.
I forgot. I wanted to remove that command because I fucking hate it.
You have the power to. It's just a fight between all my mods to put it back and remove it.
No, because it's ultimately up to you because it's your channel and I'm not going to do that without your permission.
Eleno did that when I'm he didn't run that by me. He just said, "Oh, I have an idea for a command." I'm like, "Go ahead."
That doesn't mean I'm going to delete it.
I won't touch the command, or you all have the power to touch the chat command.
I won't ever use it. I won't. I'm not going to delete it either.
You won't use it? Not going to acknowledge it?
Command. Fuck that command.
You've given me cursed power. I've given you the correct power.
That's it. I'm deleting it. The bitch.
I know I have the power, just don't want to abuse it. I don't know if that's abusing it. Fuck. Rude.
I really want to delete it. Oh my god, I hate it so much. Okay.
Did you want to lead with PlayStation 5, or did you want to try to scramble for other things? Because I could sit here and talk about a few things for a while.
No, I want to talk about some other things because the PS5 event is going to be what we're going to talk about the most.
Probably.
I think.
Maybe move the mouse off Tachi's camera? Oh, that's just on my screen. I'm not actually tabbed in, sorry. Yeah, you want to talk about other things?
Okay. I want to talk about Persona 4 and Persona 3.
You want to
Not
carefully
anything
talk about
specific.
5? You want to
No,
carefully?
no, no. I'm not gonna talk about actual content in the games. I want to talk about the leak that happened today,
Have you seen the news
or
report that
rumor
was
to be
sent?
more exact. What's up, Bub?
Hello, Buck History. Did you see the article that Genka sent?
Yeah, I saw a few articles.
It looked very upfront. Apparently, there's icons and Steam database, which
Yep.
I will say the to vouch for the Steam database being a valid reason for that. When Borderlands 3 was coming out, and they did that Borderlands 2 DLC, that DLC was actually found like 2 weeks before it was announced on Steam database, and
Horizon Zero. Oh, sorry.
no, you're fine. Um, and even it was found 2 weeks before, but there was different DLCs that weren't unlocked yet, that weren't named, that was found months
Hmm.
before. I mean, anyone thought that rumor had any momentum to it. They found on Steam database a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
it's a very valid place to find things.
Yeah. It also happened with Horizon Zero Dawn. The listing for it had appeared on Steam, and that's how a few people were able to find out truths to that leak.
I didn't know.
But yeah, I do think it's coming to PC. It's gonna be announced on Saturday, which we're gonna watch together, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
The PC gaming show.
That's Saturday, and then the PlayStation show is Thursday.
Yeah, PlayStation is Thursday,
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, sure. Depends on what time it
and
is.
Ubisoft is the 14th, I believe, so Sunday.
We get mini E3s, and Nintendo is chilling.
I think they're gonna do something this week. I think they're gonna do something this week. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know when they're gonna. Okay, I have an idea of what they're gonna do. I don't know when they're gonna do it, but I think it's gonna be this week. I was hoping that the Smash reveal would be today because today is when they would have done their direct. Obviously, that didn't happen.
Just Dance 2021, baby. Let's go.
That is what Ubisoft is gonna show.
Unfortunately,
They always show the next Just Dance at their events.
Mario Rabbids 2,
Always, without fail.
please.
Probably working on that, but they're probably not gonna show it this year. Um,
Does it take long to develop? Does it really take long to develop? Let's be honest with ourselves. How long do you think Mario Rabbids took to develop?
I don't know. They were working on it for a while.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
We don't know when they would have started on a sequel. They made the DLC.
They did. I haven't played that. The game.
But yeah, I do think Nintendo's gonna do something.
I know.
I
Oh, go ahead.
Uh-huh.
No, you.
I think they're gonna reveal the arms fighter this week.
I think. I don't know when they're gonna do something, but I know when they do something, what they're gonna do. It's probably gonna be Mario Kart or Mario Party or what I think both. I think
Brandon,
both. What?
what the fuck's wrong with you?
What do you mean what's wrong with me? How long has it been since Mario Kart has had anything?
No, Brandon, you're giving me a headache. Did you forget the whole ToonCast that we had about the Mario collection?
Oh, absolutely. I remember every bit of that, but I'm backing up my statement. I'm doubling down, both of them.
You're gonna be so wrong.
The last Tooncast we did, the world wasn't in lockdown. A lot has changed. A lot has changed.
But their plans don't change. I think they would still. You think they'll announce a new Mario Kart before they'll announce that Mario collection that's been rumored? When a
No.
Mario Kart hasn't been rumored?
Yeah, no, I think they'll announce it before, as in like 10 minutes before. I think that'll be in the presentation first.
Brandon, we're not getting a direct. We're getting like maybe one announcement this week from Nintendo. We're not
Yeah,
getting a whole presentation from them.
Yeah, in a couple months we probably will.
Probably, but that's not going to be till like September. You think they're going to wait that long for another announcement?
I think it's gonna be in August. Late August, early September. I think you announced the Mario collection.
Either way, you think of that they're going to wait that long. Paper Mario comes out next month. After that, they don't have anything.
Then so what? Put it in July then. What's the change? I mean, when they do it, I don't believe changes anything because Mario Kart has had a long development cycle. I mean, if they started it afterwards, and Super Mario Party was such a small scale
We don't let that.
game. Whoa! Uh oh! Uh oh!
Hello,
Hi. We're fine.
am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Um, but no, Mario Kart has had a long development cycle. If they started on it, and Mario Party was such a
Brandon,
small game.
I will PayPal you $100 if they announce Mario Kart 10 or 9, whatever they're gonna call it, before they announce that Mario Collection. If that Mario Collection is real.
I think they'll announce it in the same presentation, 10 minutes apart, and Mario Kart would be first. I mean,
Okay, I will bet money on that.
you have the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X coming out. You really should go all in into this winter season, into Christmas season. If you go all in and you have Mario Party and Mario Kart and a Mario Collection, that really can help the blow that they might take from PlayStation 5.
I think they wanted to do Breath of the Wild this year. Obviously, they couldn't because of everything going on. But I think they wanted to get Breath of the Wild 2 this year.
I think we'll see Mario Kart, Mario Party, and the Mario Collection before we ever see a Breath of the Wild 2 trailer again.
I will buy you all 3 of those games if you're right. Because you are dead wrong.
I think
they are not showing all 3 of those.
We're not canceling your birthday alone. I think maybe not the same presentation. Maybe not the Mario Collection the same presentation as Mario Kart and Mario Party. But I feel like all 3 of them are within a year of release. I do think that. I think all 3 of them by this time next year will probably be out.
Well, I'll buy you the Mario Kart. I'll buy you the Mario Kart if it's announced before the Mario presentation, and I'll buy you Mario Party if it's also announced.
I hope I'm wrong then, but
No, you don't have to hope.
You need at least one of those is right though.
No.
I'm a third right at worst. One of those is being in the next presentation. Has to be. Not a single announcement on Twitter.
I think you're underestimating how much. I think you're underestimating how much COVID might have affected development.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it affected Mario Kart and Mario Party that much. I don't know if it would, to be honest, because it feels like they're so close to being done with those.
All right, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
GTA 5.
Yeah. Connected
making
to
a ton of money every month.
Yeah, easy.
You think GTA 6 is going to be announced next year?
I think if
do you think it's good? Do you think it's going to release? Do you think it's 1 year within release?
I think if GTA 6 knew that
No.
sales.
No.
Wait, no.
No,
This
Brandon,
is the point.
think,
this is the point. You can't answer yes and no without context to this.
Okay.
No, I think if GTA 6 knew that they had to go up against there's nothing on GTA's level, had to go up against a new Halo game or Saints Row or something, that they knew that was probably going to hurt the sales at some point, why not? Why not go through a low point in why not avoid going through a low point in sales when other things are coming out? That's going to take away attention. I mean, Nintendo needs attention. I mean,
do you think GTA 6 is coming out next year?
No.
Why not? It's been 7 years since GTA 5. It's had a long development cycle. We're 1 year within release of it.
Yeah, but that's a single video game. What does Nintendo have for this Christmas? They have to deal with PS5 and Xbox Series X. What do they have?
Okay, the point of it is Mario Kart 8 is their best-selling game on the Switch.
Yeah.
A 6-year-old game
Yeah.
on the Wii U is their best-selling game on the Switch.
Yeah, it's really good.
Why are they gonna run Mario Kart 9 or 10 out and diminish those sales?
Why wouldn't they boost those sales with DLC? I mean,
Because
why
they're
are they?
working on Mario Kart 9 and 10. And yes, they are working on it. I don't think that they're not. I just do not think that it's coming out this year or
I,
next year.
I think it depends on what Nintendo has for this Christmas. I think it really does depend, because Nintendo is not dumb. They know they can't go into Christmas with nothing really big there, because PlayStation and Xbox are going to be dominating Christmas then.
Do you not think that Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy is going to get attention on them already?
I think that's big, but that's just a remake at that point. That's nothing new. I mean, like, not Sunshine. Galaxy, yeah. 64, yeah. I mean, not Sunshine.
I don't think that it's going to...
Do you,
And you think they're going to put two giant Mario games within 3 months of each other?
No, I don't think they're going to be that close. Like I said, I think we're
Okay, so
within
okay,
a
if you
year
don't
of
think it's that
release.
close, if you don't think it's that close, when would they release both of them?
Not at
Because
the same time.
we're in June. We're in June.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You need marketing.
Yeah, you need marketing. So, I mean,
If the Mario Collection were announced tomorrow, the earliest it could release is maybe August. Maybe.
yeah,
If it was announced like tomorrow.
you don't release it in August. You announce it now, as soon as possible, and then you release it at end of November, early December, or mid-November, and then you could. I mean, depending, Mario Party is such a small.
No, not Mario Party. Mario Kart. When does Mario Kart release then?
Mario Kart probably gets February. I mean, or March. That's what.
That's not Christmas season, Brandon. You
Yeah,
said Christmas
no,
season.
no. I said that all three of them are within a year of release. I said they need something big for Christmas season, and I think that's the Mario Collection. And then you put Mario Party out in October. I mean, I think that's what you do. You give Mario Party October to hold people over, and then late November or mid-November you give them the Mario Collection. When was the last time they even released two Mario games in 1 year? A side game. They've done that a lot with side games and main games.
Yeah. But okay, but listen, Brandon. So okay, when do you think Mario Kart is getting announced?
I think it'll get teased in.
Okay, all right. When do you think it's released? When do you think Mario Kart is released?
February or March.
February. When is Mario Party released?
October.
So
Yeah.
October is Mario Party. 1 month later, you get that collection.
Mhm.
And then 2 months after that, you get Mario Kart 9.
March, 3 months.
Does that not sound a bit sus to you?
I mean,
Come on.
when you say it like that, it does. But and yeah, absolutely. I think no matter what happens, I think Mario Party comes out first before Mario Kart does, because Mario Party is such a smaller entity than Mario Kart at the moment. I mean, it's starting to sound delusional. Yeah, okay, maybe I can hear it. But
Yeah, look, you gotta think, Brandon. You gotta think, Brandon.
yeah,
If it happens, I'm all for it. I would love Mario Kart 9 already. I would love Mario Party, and I would love the collection. But think about this, Brandon. Okay?
yeah,
Okay. Now it's gonna sound worse now
yeah,
because you also have to think
yeah.
Odyssey 2 or the next 3D Mario game might release next year.
I think that's
Holiday next
Christmas. Yeah, I think it's holiday next year. I mean, that's such an isolated event. Then I mean, from anything else.
But we're okay. But that's collection. That is 3 remasters or HD ports,
Mhm.
a new party game, a brand new Mario Kart that could be its own holiday title, not February, and the next mainline 3D Mario game, all within a year. Because that's all within a year.
That's not within a year from now. I mean, it's from Mario
not
Party
from
2.
not from now, but that's within a year from like when Mario Party or when Mario Remasters
October.
come out this year.
Please think about what I'm saying. Okay, maybe it's a little crazy, But they all feel they all feel really close to being announced and released. Don't they feel like they've all had so much time, and like honestly, okay, scrap the whole Mario Party and Mario
And Paper
Kart.
Mario! And Paper Mario's coming out next month! That's 5!
That's a side game. Come on.
And is Mario Party not?
Okay. No, wait. Listen.
And then we might get a sports game too. That is 5. 6. That is 6.
Okay. Listen to me, please. Scrap Mario
It's
Party.
2. You just said Mario Rabbids 2 for Ubisoft.
No. I said please for that. It's like they're going to do that. And that's like a complete separate company. Nintendo doesn't have the hands on that.
Still Mario.
Yeah, but they don't have the hands on that. What do you mean? Nintendo's very hands off. You think they decided the release date of Mario Rabbids? You think they said it's released right now? When they come out?
They do decide the release date. It's their property.
Brandon, pause, breathe. Okay, listen. Okay, throw away Mario Party and Mario Kart. Okay, scrap those. Scrap those completely.
Okay, scrap Mario Party and Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Good.
They're not coming out. We don't know when. The blank page on those. Okay, do you think, honestly, answer this honestly, do you think that Mario Collection is enough for the holiday season? Just that.
No, but I don't think we're only getting Mario for the holiday season, Brandon.
No, I don't think we are.
Nintendo
Also,
has
what
other
else?
properties.
Yeah, they do, and it's like Metroid, but even then, it's Metroid. Do you think Metroid's carrying the rest of the load for holiday season?
Okay, you are.
You are sorely mistaken if you think Metroid Prime 4 is going to release any time in the next 3 years.
I don't know its development cycles. I don't know. I haven't kept up with that. What else do they
Metroid
have
Prime 4
then?
restarted development, Brandon.
Genuinely, what else do they have?
Bayonetta 3.
Mm-hmm.
No More Heroes 3. Bravely Default 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that works. I mean,
A Zelda remaster. A Wind Waker port. A Twilight Princess port.
would they port Wind Waker again? How would you?
Why not? Wonderful 101. New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe.
That's already up.
No, I said why not put out Wind Waker?
I mean,
They've already ported every single game on the Wii U.
Fair enough, but I don't know. I feel like that would be done with Wind Waker now. It's like it did its thing. I still have that console. It's somewhere. You could see it in the back.
Mario Kart 8 did its thing.
Yeah, but that's held close to Nintendo. I mean, every console needs a Mario Kart. Every console needs a 2D Mario game. Every console needs that. All the consoles need a 2D Mario game. I mean, you're not gonna make one anytime soon, so you gotta port it.
New Super Mario Brothers U.
Like that's the point.
It did what it had to do.
Yeah,
Tropical
it did
what it had to do.
It did what it had to do, but I mean, every Nintendo console needs a Mario Kart. It needs a 2D Mario. It needs a 3D Mario.
Mario
You
Maker
have
2?
Odyssey.
Mario Maker 2?
Okay, that was just a cash grab. Come on, it was a really good one. I mean that. You gotta get rid of the. Okay, fine.
Look,
fine.
look. You can't make up these excuses, Brandon, just to fill your agenda that we have to get 7 Mario games in the span of a year for Nintendo to succeed next gen.
No, I'm not saying they need that to succeed. I think they would be desperate enough to think that they don't want to lose the attention to PlayStation.
And I think the original intent was to release Breath of the Wild this year. But they couldn't.
That's so close. I mean, I know they're probably developing under the same engine and same assets, but that's really close. I feel like the Zelda team doesn't want to release stuff too quickly. I feel like they're the type to take their time. Breath of the Wild took its time.
I'm not sure if you knew that, but like they said that they want to release a Zelda game every year.
There's no
and they've been doing it since like 2013.
Have they?
Yes.
New Zelda games, not remakes.
No, that doesn't count. They said a Zelda game.
A Zelda
game. A Zelda game every year.
Is that...
And they've been doing it.
But with remakes. I mean...
not just with remakes.
Yeah, if you take away remakes, then it's what?
What happened?
If you take away remasters and remakes, then what do they have? year by year.
Obviously, they're gonna the remakes and spin-offs are gonna be like to fill in the gaps between the main ones.
Yeah,
because it takes a long time to make it.
Yeah. I mean, you have to fill in the gaps some way, but I mean, I meant they seem like the type to take the time with, like, mainline. I don't know if you can call mainline. I just
Okay, how long do you think? How long do you think the span between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask was?
It was what, 2 years?
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah, that's in
it was made.
64.
It was 2 years.
That was
Why?
what, the 5th Zelda game ever? Not counting
Why
CDI?
was it? Why was it made within 2 years?
Same engine, same assets.
Uh-huh.
In 1997 or something.
Uh-huh. And what did Onuma say about Breath of the Wild 2? Is that they started development on it as DLC. So they were already working on it.
Yeah, fair point.
But it ended up taking they had too many ideas, so they decided to make it its own game.
Yeah, fair point. I don't know, it just feels like with something on the level of Breath of the Wild should not take anything less than 3 years of development. Wait a minute.
Yeah, huh? Finish that sentence? Finish it? No, finish it.
Wait, when were they working on DLC? When did the last DLC release? That takes away from development.
I want you to finish that sentence.
When was the last DLC released? Hold on.
I want you to finish it.
When was DLC 2 released?
December 2017, I think. Just finish that sentence.
Okay, wait, listen. Listen.
Finish that sentence.
Listen.
Finish it.
Listen, I forget. It's a 2017 game. I forget this console's not only like a year and a half old.
Uh-huh.
Listen, you may be making valid points here. You may be selling me on this. I mean,
yeah.
I forgot that this console's not like a 2018 release, like a late 2018 release.
No, it's already 3 years old. We're on its 4th year.
Oh, that's disgusting. That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, we're on its 4th year.
Oh no, I remember getting that. I still have its box.
Yeah, I did too.
It's in prime condition. It's up there. You can see it behind me. It's above the Wii U.
Nice. Mine's in my little chest thing. But yeah, 3 years, huh? What do you know?
What was Skyward Sword to... What was the distance from Skyward Sword to Breath of the Wild, though?
5 years?
Five?
No.
6.
6
years. 2011.
6. Yeah, no, I thought 2012, but no, it's 2011, so 6 years.
Is 4 years in development a safe thing to say then? 4 years.
I mean, you gotta assume that 1 to 2 years of that development was on the engine, because it's a brand new engine.
Yeah, you're right.
And then if they're using since they're using the same engine, that also cuts, I'll be generous, a year.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's...
So that matches up 3 to 4 years. I'll be surprised if they don't release it next year, because next year is their anniversary.
Zelda's?
Yeah, next year is Zelda's anniversary.
30th?
Yeah, it's the 5th or 40th. 35th.
35th. I mean,
35th.
because if it was 40, it would be 1980.
Yeah, 35th.
That's wild. Okay.
35th anniversary next year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I think Odyssey 2 or Galaxy 3 or fucking Universe or whatever it's gonna be called is gonna be next year as well.
Okay, we're getting Mario Party this holiday, this season, though.
I'll give that to you.
It's a small scale game nowadays.
I don't agree, but I'll give it to you because this is Mario's anniversary. This year is Mario's anniversary, and I think their anniversary game is the collection. But I do think that they want another like spin-off game.
Super Mario Party was what, late 2018?
2018, yeah. It's been 2 years.
And that game is such a small scale project nowadays?
Yeah, they didn't make DLC for it. I think they just went straight to Mario Party 2.
I talked about it on one of the other podcasts how it's probably one of the better ideas they could have is to make DLC from a Mario Party game that has retro boards and retro games.
Hmm.
I mean, that just brings back like how Mario Kart brought back retro tracks. I
I
think
don't think they're gonna do that.
yeah, fair enough. They probably won't. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Hey, how's it going?
Um, Mario Party Top 100s. No, I think it's
Yeah, that's why I think that they're not gonna do it because they tried Mario Party Top 100s, and it's such like a Nintendo thing to do that they're gonna release something and not fully realize the potential and never do it again because they realized that they saw that it failed.
well. I don't know what else you would put in DLC. I don't know if they because it's so much easier. I mean, it's so much easier to just remake a board and to just remake one of the mini games. I mean, I don't know what else they would do with DLC other than just not doing DLC. And I feel like most of the Nintendo games have DLC nowadays.
Yeah, they do. That's why it's super. What's the topic right now? Do we have a topic? I mean, we're talking about Mario Party right now.
Yeah, talk about like Nintendo's holiday season and announcements and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we're predictions of what we think will be out with Nintendo for like the rest of the year.
Super Mario Party
And
isn't getting DLC. No, not at this point.
No. We don't think. No, we don't think Mario Party is getting DLC. It's not. It's too suspicious. It's 2 years out. I think if we were to get DLC, it would have happened last year.
Yeah, I do think
would've
the next
happened
game
last year.
should have DLC though, and I think the next Mario Kart game should have DLC also because Mario Kart 8 handled DLC really really well. I mean,
I think it's a given. The next Mario Kart will have.
it worked so
DLC.
well last time. I mean,
Uh-huh. It
uh,
made them a lot of money.
I I don't know how confident you could be that Mario Party will do that, though I think they should. I think that's a very very good idea. No matter if you do new boards or new mini games or new characters or returning ones, which I think it should be returning ones because you sell that to both new people and people who are not convinced about Mario Party anymore. People who played like
Mhm.
9 and 10 and are very very not convinced that Mario
Oh
Party
god.
is yeah. I mean you can get those players back who thought 9 and 10 was the end and don't trust new Mario parties. Um, they won't but they won't be releasing anytime soon. I think Mario Party will this winter. Hey,
I don't think Mario Kart's releasing soon. I think Mario Kart is.
oh, definitely not.
Yeah, I don't know when Mario Kart would release. I don't know when the next Mario Kart would release, but I don't think it's this year, and I don't think it's next year either. I don't think it's next year either.
You're
Because
throwing
it could be next year. It could easily be next year because how long it's been since the last one. But there's a lot of games that they haven't released.
I mean, next year you're really throwing it at towards the end of towards the second half of a life cycle. I mean, I don't know if you want to do that to a Mario Kart game. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
the
they-
online was never patched to because I think still to this day isn't the online where you can only play a certain set of mini games that rotates. You
Yeah.
can't pick.
Mhm.
Um,
It's only a certain set.
I-
I don't even know if it's a rotation. I think you do pick, but it's not even all of them. It's like I don't even know. I didn't try it. I just saw like a video of it one time.
it's shocking that they don't do more online because for how little fear they have to put online in other games, it's shocking they don't put in a Mario Party game,
Hmm.
which is very very casual. You would think that online would be something that would be not very used in Mario Kart because they try to make Mario Kart a touch competitive. It's a party game, but there's a competitive sense to Mario Kart. With Mario Party, it's so random and luck that even I feel like you can't make the argument. Nintendo can't make the argument that Mario Party doesn't have online because, well, it's laggy and then the mini games and it becomes unfair and it's not a competitive sense and it's,
No, I don't think. I think they just didn't do it because they didn't intend it to be with random people, so they didn't even bother doing it with friends. And I understand why they didn't do it with random people, but I think that they should have done it with friends. And I think the reason that they didn't do it with online people is because Mario Party matches take such a long time that what's to say if someone gets a bad roll or a bad luck in a minigame, they won't just leave and ruin the game.
I couldn't you
So I
stop
understand
saying
why they didn't do randoms, but it should have been available for friends.
I haven't seen anything about Command and Conquer. You could swap it to. I mean, I don't know about Super Mario Party, but I could tell you, I believe except for 9 and 10, and I think 1, 2, and 3, but all the GameCube Mario parties had a option in the menu specifically to turn a controller to AI and AI to controller. They were in the options. You could do that. So, and also
Okay.
Mario Kart has a system itself where if someone leaves, I believe they turn into CPU controlled for the rest of the race or something, or they
Mm-hmm.
kind of autopilot for the rest of the race as
Mm-hmm.
a CPU or something. So I don't know if there's anything that's stopping them from random people leaving and then just turning it to a CPU. I mean, you could do it in Mario Party 4, 5, 6, and 7. It was all basic options on the GameCube, so I would imagine it's not that difficult to do.
I don't know how it works. I'm not a developer. They didn't do it for Smash.
Yeah, I mean,
When someone leaves in Smash, it ends.
didn't Smash 4 if someone left, like for Glory, it turned to CPU?
I don't think so.
Don't remember.
Or actually, no. I think Ultimate does actually. I'm blanking out. I think Ultimate does.
I lost all memory of Smash 4, to be honest. I blocked that out. I am. They took Rosalina away from me. I can't anymore.
Nah.
She's a fair character now. She's not broken. How could you do that to her?
Oh, how could you, Brandon?
It's so mean. How could you give me a fair, balanced character, not a broken one? Oh, it's so upsetting.
It's okay, Brandon. You'll live.
But do you think that because Mario Party was such like a shot in the dark Super Mario Party, and it was so small that they just didn't feel like developing the rest of it?
What do you mean?
Like, developing online to work in that way? Do you think they got to that point and was like, we could, but we don't think this game is going to be that big of a success anyways?
No, I just think that they didn't. I just think that because they weren't gonna do it for online with random people, they didn't bother making it for friends. I just think they never had intent making it online with randoms. So what's the point of making it with friends?
I do need broken characters. What do you mean? I played Rosalina because she was broken. The only reason I made Rosalina in Smash 4 is because I looked at a tier list. I'm like, fuck, that's ridiculous. So I played Rosalina.
And then you fell in love.
Oh, I love Rosalina so much. She's the best.
Yeah.
The best Mario character. No one better.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't disagree with that immediately.
Yeah.
Is not a no, meaning you're open to the idea that she could be the best Mario character.
It's Luigi.
She's the most
Okay, so
Sorry.
um
Rosalina lame? Okay, in Smash 4, it's just because Smash 4 was
thank
such
you,
fucking
Alano.
trouble.
Thank you, Alano.
Just because Smash 4
Rosalina
gave
is
everyone...
lame.
It's just because Smash 4 Rosalina gave people trouble, so everyone hates Rosalina.
I don't see Rosalina having her own games.
Even does Daisy.
I didn't say Daisy.
Yeah, but I mean, even does Daisy.
Okay, come on, be honest. Who's making a case for Daisy being the best Mario character?
Okay, other than Luigi's Mansion, what has Luigi been a part of that's actually reasonable? She's had more of a role in Mario games than Luigi ever has, outside of Luigi's Mansion.
Brandon?
In those two? What do you mean?
Brandon,
What?
are you crazy?
Mario, Luigi? Those don't count!
Brandon, are you an idiot?
What do you mean?
Come on! You cannot say Rosalina's had a bigger part than Luigi.
So
Come on.
Luigi, okay, listen, that was the...
Come on, Rosalina was in Galaxy 1. She was a cosmic being in Galaxy 2, and she's been in side games.
She was a big plot point in those two Galaxy games, so much so that she overshadows anything Luigi did before that. Other than Luigi's Mansion and Mario Luigi games.
You just think she's hot.
That's not the point! Okay, listen.
You just think she's hot. That's it. Okay, so Persona 4. Okay, we're switching the topic because
Yeah.
I don't need to talk about your fantasies.
Stop.
So Persona 4 Golden seems confirmed for a Steam release. There hope for a Persona on Switch. There is.
Fuck, I sure hope so at this point. I think if it does well enough on PC, it's on Switch. Either that or it's already planned for Switch and you just can't leak it that easily. Because I think leaking stuff on Switch is harder. Like, much
It
harder.
is. I do think I do think Persona 4 is gonna have Persona 4 Golden is gonna have a Switch release. I also think it's gonna have a PS4 release. I think porting it to PC is the first step, and I think the only reason we know about a PC port is because of the PC gaming show and because of Steam. I think in the coming weeks, Atlas might announce that it's coming to PS4 and Switch.
Mhm.
I think they'd be dumb not to. Because I do think it's straight. Okay, let's say it doesn't go to Switch. Let's say it doesn't go to Switch. I do think it's still a little weird that they're gonna announce it for PC before they would put it to PS4.
Will Xbox get it? Probably not.
No, no, Xbox isn't getting Persona 4 Golden.
I mean, yeah, probably not, unless Sega really has the hand in it, and then they might. But I don't
No,
think Sega has been anything loyal to Xbox. I mean, or PlayStation. Also, I mean, we're talking about Atlas, not Sega, but I mean,
Okay, I'm not gonna say fuck Xbox, but
his Xbox One did
JRPGs
update, so it's just like a fucking Xbox has like he has a death wish against Xbox because his
because
Xbox One.
update.
Yeah, he got like a launch version, and it was really shitty, and he had to download an update on like a different thing, and then plug it into his Xbox to actually update every time, because it wouldn't update on its own.
It's okay, Lano. No, I think JRPGs don't sell that well on Xbox systems.
It's a U.S. console. I mean, it's why Sony will always have the sales lead no matter what happens, because they own Japan. I mean, they just completely dominate Japan. And, I mean, JRPGs just aren't as popular on Xbox.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. But speaking of Persona 4 Golden on PC, I was on Twitter on Alice's post, and I sent it to the group chat. I don't know if you saw it. There was this guy that commented saying, like, talking about how he supports Atlas only being like on PlayStation.
Yeah, I saw
like,
that.
Sony exclusive. And then so responded saying, okay, so what if Persona 4 gets announced on PC? And then he responded saying that he would burn all of his Atlas merch.
I mean,
I'm like, chill.
I mean, at some point, something to do with Persona, whether it's 3, 4, or 5, it has to go somewhere else. Persona 5 blew up so big that there's no way you can keep it contained anymore.
Yeah, I
would love to play P5 or P4 Golden also. I would love to play that game. I mean, I would
because
just...
JRPGs don't sell on Xbox. There are no JRPGs on Xbox.
I thought a Dragon Quest game was on there. Didn't they have a Dragon Quest game?
No, they don't. They don't. Because they have some Final Fantasy. No, they don't have a single Dragon Quest. I don't think
they got Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's all they need. I mean, that's all anyone needs. Play that game. Please.
Do they have Final Fantasy VII Remake?
Yeah, they do, don't they? No, well, they're getting it. It's exclusive for PlayStation for until some date. I remember there was a sticker.
Next year.
Yeah. Next year.
Fantasy Star Online have an exclusive period on Xbox. It still has the exclusivity period. It's Xbox and PC. And Switch and PS4 are getting it later. We don't know how later, but it's later.
Yeah.
I would love to play Persona 4 Golden on a bigger screen. I would too. I would love to. I love Persona 4 Golden. I love Persona 3. Oh yeah, they do have Kingdom Hearts now.
Yeah, they have Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't think they have any other Kingdom Hearts games other than that. Well, no, they actually have the remakes.
Yeah, they have 1.5 and 2.5.
That's a really good one. That's a really good series to have. They have Final Fantasy 15. That's not as good as I mean. Okay, I will absolutely stand by the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 is without question a better game than Final Fantasy 15 is, and Final Fantasy 7 Remake is without question a better game than 15. Absolutely.
Is 7 Remake better game than 3?
What are you doing to me?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm
asking you a question.
I think it depends on what you want. I think if you want...
Because I think it is. And I haven't even beaten the game yet.
Kyrie or Tifa, Brandon? Tifa. Easy. It's not a question. Hello? Kyrie who?
Okay, Brandon.
This is amazing.
Okay.
Thank you for following Swifty. What's the stream? I'm doing well. Yeah, Brandon?
Brandon,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I would choose Tifa,
absolutely.
but think with your head instead of with the other one. Okay.
Yeah, Tifa.
Okay. No. Okay. So are you sure? Because you've talked about Kyrie for a while.
Yeah, Tifa's a more interesting character. She has a more
Interesting.
wholesome, not wholesome. She has a more interesting relationship with other characters.
Okay,
She has a
I
better.
didn't.
She has a better
That's what I'm thinking,
personality.
Alano. Alano, that's what I'm thinking
What
because
do you
because
mean?
that's what I'm thinking because you were all over Kyrie.
Okay, Kyrie's cool. Don't get me wrong, but she didn't really do much.
Yeah, she didn't
I'm
anything.
so far away from Kingdom Hearts at this point. I feel like I can admit Kyrie did nothing, ever. She did one thing in Kingdom Hearts 2 at the end. That's all she
Yes.
did.
Hey! You got to play as her in the DLC.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
didn't play the
yeah. You know
DLC.
what? Yeah, sure. She did nothing. Tifa does something.
Uh, also answer Ginka's question.
Kawakami or Tifa? Kawakami. I mean, you gotta understand, I've had 33 hours of Tifa content.
Yeah,
I've
and
had
100.
200 something of Kawakami. I mean,
Yeah,
so I just know more about Kawakami, and I like Kawakami's character better, and I like Persona better. Um,
no
uh,
one. Manila's bottom tier.
no, yeah, no one yet. I mean, I've talked to her like
About
four
the Mars
times.
3D collection, remember? What do you guys think? I don't think there'll be remakes, but I don't think there'll be ports either.
I
Well,
think, I
I
think there'll be
should we should have
changes.
read that out loud.
I,
Should have read that
I,
out loud.
I kind of heard you go silent, like, huh, he's reading that in his head, huh? I'm gonna read that in my
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, 60, easy. I think it has Galaxy
It is
1 and
60.
2 and Sunshine and 64. I don't think they just put one Galaxy on there.
I don't think it'll be Galaxy 2.
I think it has both Galaxies. I think they fixed 64's camera. I think they fixed a lot of the cameras to be a little more comfortable. You have to
Literally
look out a
no.
fix for Galaxy's motion controls. I think they probably put that on a button because you have a lot more to choose from nowadays. Um, I think it's only
Yeah,
one.
I
I
think
think
it
it's.
is Galaxy 1.
I think it's
And
both.
and I'm gonna big brain that. Big brain what Ginka just said, but uh yeah, like you're saying, Brandon, I think it's gonna be a compromise. I don't think it's gonna be full remakes of any of the older 3D Mario games, but I don't think they're just gonna be straight ports. I think they're gonna enhance them. I think they're gonna HD texture everything, so it'll be kind of like a remaster instead of a remake. It'll just be some HD textures, like the PC port of Mario 64 that someone made. Um, it'll probably be like that. I think Sunshine might have a few quality of life improvements, specifically with the blue coins. Um, let's see what else is there. Okay, big brain moment. I think it's only Galaxy 1, and I think they're gonna remake Galaxy 2 eventually, like a full remake. And I don't have anything to back that up. I just want that to happen. That's the only reason why I see them not including Galaxy 2. That's the only reason why I don't think Galaxy 2. Why do I want Galaxy 2 remade, or why do I think it'll be Galaxy 2? I want Galaxy 2 remade because that's my favorite 3D Mario game, and I think that's the one that'll be remade because that's the only reason why I don't see why I don't see why they wouldn't include Galaxy 2 in that collection if they weren't saving it for its own thing later. I think it's really strange, and none of the rumors have said anything about Galaxy 2 being in it. They've only said something about Galaxy 1.
I hmm. I don't know. I feel like if you don't, if you only do one of the galaxies now, if you only do one of them, when are you ever gonna do the other?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't they do it? And the only thing I can come up with is that they're saving it for something. And Ginka is saying upscale Galaxy 1, remaster Sunshine, and remake 64. I think 64 and Sunshine, they're both going to be remasters. I don't think they'll remake 64.
I have to admit, I'm still in the back of my head running through if I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is a better game than Final Fantasy
Oh
7.
my gosh, Brandon, we're done with that.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to think. Final Fantasy 7's better.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it because it's gonna hurt
Okay,
my heart.
we're done talking about it. And yes, Swifty, I also think that it is more realistic because Paper Mario was a part of it.
Yeah. I do think that the collection is happening. It just makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Like this
Yeah, I think that's
leaks,
their anniversary game.
this leaks like a lot of Smash leaks you see and you're like, that would be cool, but you never look at them and say like, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the ports make a lot of sense to happen. Uh, yeah, I think they upscale it. I think they're all remastered. Because realistically, you don't have to do a lot of work to Sunshine or Galaxy to get a lot out of the remasters. But 64 is
Yeah.
an issue. But you already
I
did
don't
64 DS.
No, but like the thing is, I don't think like people. I think people are expecting too much if they're thinking that it's gonna get remade. Like 64, it's. I don't know if have you seen the PC port that someone made?
Yeah, you sent me a link, didn't you? Like a
Yeah,
tweet?
but I don't know if you actually saw it. Like,
Yeah, I saw it.
It's just 64 with HD visuals.
That's all it needs to be. It doesn't need to be anything more.
Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna do much more than that. I don't think. I don't think that they are because
With
I just don't know.
with three of those games, so let's just say it's free and be generous, because even though I think it's four, let's just say
Okay.
it's 64 Sunshine and Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Because
$20 per game.
the bundle together, right? Individually, they all have to do so little to contribute to it. They don't all have to be a lot, because they're bundled together. So as a group unit, they contribute so much together. So individually, they like 64 doesn't need to be a lot more than 64 with HD textures. Neither does Galaxy. I mean, Galaxy to this day still holds up as a really good 3D platformer that's really fun. So it doesn't need to be anything more than Galaxy, just straight up Galaxy. People are gonna enjoy it.
It doesn't. On Lolo, have you gotten to try the PC port? I have not. I haven't downloaded it, and I haven't looked for it. I don't know if you have, Brandon.
No, haven't.
About Paper Mario, we saw in the end the trailer Mario with Samus helmet. Do you think it's a hint, or Nintendo just being cute, Brandon?
I never saw the trailer.
That explains it. You never see what I sent.
I think I saw a bit
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Good job, Brandon. Okay. Okay, then I'll say it. I think they're just being cute. A lot of people like to speculate a lot on it. I've seen a bunch of speculation on the Samus helmet. I think they're just being cute. A lot of movie trailers and a lot of game trailers do that thing where after they show the logo, they'll show something else after it, and it's usually like a joke thing. And the things that come up to my head more are like Marvel trailers. Marvel trailers like to do the logo and then like a cute joke after it, and I think that's what they did. It could hint at something Metroid happening soon, and I do think that they are making something Metroid soon. Not aside from Prime 4, I think that there's like a new 2D one that they're working on, or the Prime Trilogy, which will come out someday. But I think they're just being cute. I don't think that they're hinting at I don't think they're hinting at anything with that trailer specifically. And Ginka said, I'll admit Sunshine and Galaxy definitely won't be remade. It feels like 64 has to be remade. I don't know, because the thing is, if you remake 64, you're gonna end up pissing a few people off.
No one's ever going to be happy. Honestly, me saying I think they'll change the camera to be better might piss people off anyways. I mean...
Yeah, I don't know. They're so...
I mean, you already put 64 on the DS, so you can move it over. I mean, they've done it before. They've just ported it. I mean, DS was an upgrade, and then they added a bunch of stuff also. But I think the, base layer of 64 was the same. I mean... the map and stuff. I don't think they had to remake every map. I think they just upscaled every map. Or smoothed out a few things. I could be wrong about that. I only played 64 DS once. I mean, twice maybe. You doing research? You googling?
No, I'm responding to a friend because my friend just beat Persona 5 Royal, and he said I thought you guys were about to bombard me with questions, but I guess that's that. So I told him I'm doing the podcast, and I'll bombard him later.
Oh, I want to talk about P5R so much, and I can't.
We can't. We can talk about it.
We can carefully talk about it.
No, we can't talk about it.
We can carefully talk about it.
We'd be here for hours. We still need to talk about the PS5 event later. We still gotta talk about the PS5 event later.
Oh, me and my full prediction. It's so bad. Remember how I said Mario Party, Mario Kart, and the ports were all gonna be within a year? Wait till you hear this shit. It's actually not that bad.
Hold on, sorry. Okay, Elements. Okay, I read that one. I think they'll have a couple of those small things for other franchises in the game. What was I talking about there?
The Metroid helmet and Paper Mario.
Oh, okay. I agree with that. Nintendo. Yeah. I think we'll get a remake of a Metroid game to tide fans over. I don't think so. I think, unless you count Metroid Prime Trilogy, I do think we're gonna get Metroid Prime Trilogy like HD, but I think they're making a new 2D Metroid because we just got a 2D remake, like not just, but we got a 2D remake in 2018, 17.
One of those years. I mean, it's hard to tell nowadays when a lot of shit's happened this year. Kind of lose track.
Okay, do not, bro, do not. I'm assuming Swifty's talking about Persona 5 Royal, talking about that.
I must.
Hey guys, do you think Persona 4 Golden Steps going to see Persona sell well on other systems? I don't think so. I think that they know where they're going to port it to. I think they know they're going to put it on Switch. I think that... Okay, I'm going to say the same thing I said earlier. I think it's weird that they're announcing it for PC before they announce it for PS4.
Yeah,
it's just weird.
I don't think it's a test run to see if it would sell well. Because there's two ways you can look at it. You can look at it as like from just the Atlas standpoint. If you don't think Sega has a lot of influence within Atlas, then from just the Atlas standpoint, they are far from dumb, and they have released games on other consoles before. And I mean, I think they threw Catherine on multiple systems.
No, that's Persona 4 Golden. That's those Persona franchises on another system. Yeah, I still don't think so. I think they know. I think they know that the Switch market is like. They know that the Switch is a JRPG machine. They know that people are gonna eat the Persona games up. They just haven't because they're keeping it either A, a secret, B, they're dumb, or C, they have a deal with Sony, and Sony's not letting them.
If you think Sega has the hands on like Atlas and what they do and where they put games inside of consoles, if you think Sega has the hands on that, it does bring up the valid point of if anyone knows the pros and cons of games being exclusive and then games being on all platforms, it's probably Sega. Because even though it's far, far, far from the Persona franchise, Sega has seen Sonic games, good and bad Sonic games, be exclusive, and has seen what they've sold being exclusive, and then has seen good and bad Sonic games be on multiple consoles across multiple years, and they've seen how well it's sold. It's a completely different game, but if Sega has the hands behind the scenes and messes with like a lot of influence on Atlas and where they put the games, Sega out of anyone should know how well this does, because they've had good Sonic games be exclusive and then good Sonic games not be exclusive, and then they've had situations like with Adventure 1 where it was exclusive, and that's a good Sonic game that was exclusive that got ported later on to a different system. So throughout the entire history, if anyone knows how exclusives sell and how good and bad games being on different systems sell, even years after they first came out, it's probably Sega. I mean, I don't know how much influence Sega has. I know they own Atlas, but I don't know how much they could have say over Atlas's choices.
I'm pretty sure they have. They own Atlas. I mean, they could just tell Atlas what to do, unless they have a contract with Sony. If they have a contract with Sony, then they can't tell. I mean, they know it's up to Sony. If they have the contract with Sony, it's up to Sony. but I don't think that they have the. It's just so weird. It's so weird that they would have a contract with Sony.
Do you think more work would go into porting those games than we think?
I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't.
it could be that. What is weird is
Okay, Persona 5, yes. I don't think Persona 3, 1, 2, 3, or 4. I don't think any of those require as much work as
they both
5
ran on
would,
a fucking
honestly.
Vita. I mean, didn't Persona 3 run on a PSP and Persona 4 run on a Vita?
Yeah.
I mean, if they do have a contract, it has to be just with the mainline franchise. It has to be something really specific about the franchise itself and mainline games. Because if it's game per game, then there's no excuse that Persona 3 and 4 aren't on other systems. They're so damn old at this point. I mean,
it's so weird.
I don't think P5 would be that hard. It would just be more difficult. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I think maybe certain things about P5 would be difficult. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, there are some really, really big palace locations that have to load a huge room. I mean, literally the fourth palace. To be as careful as I can, the fourth palace has some massive rooms in it that are all fully modeled. I don't
think it'd be that difficult to do it.
Yeah, I don't think it would be either. But if there was ever a reason, and if there's ever some difficulty to it that we just don't know because we don't develop video games and that they don't say publicly how hard it is to get P5 off the ground and running on other systems, they can't be thinking that it just wouldn't sell. They're not that dense. I mean,
yeah, no, they can't be. They would make so much money if the Persona games were on. If the Persona games were on Switch, they would make so much money.
The last Switch exclusive we have until after July? That's what my point.
Okay.
I made a point about that.
No, we're not talking about that.
Well, I made a point about that. What's this holiday season?
Okay, so wait, let me read it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So Deadly Premonition 2 and Paper Mario, the last Switch exclusives, we have a release date for what's after July. We could realistically, what could get realistically in 2020 besides No More Heroes 3 and Bravely Default 2. I'm not letting Brandon speak because he has.
I backed out on that. You can't put that on me anymore. I backed out of it.
Yeah.
I backpedaled.
Okay, he originally said Mario Party, the Mario Collection, and Mario Kart, and then I talked some sense into him. I don't know what it is. Mario Party's. We could get a Mario Party. I don't think we will, but we could. We could get a Bayonetta 3. I think that's next year, unfortunately. I do think Bravely Default 2 and No More Heroes 3 are this year. Excuse me. The Mario Collection, that's 3. And I don't think we're going to get that much more other than that. I think the pandemic screwed up development. I think we'll get another DLC fighter in October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll say DLC fighter in October. For Smash. Another DLC fighter for Smash in October. We'll get some third-party support. Some. I don't know how much. Do you have anything that you think can realistically come by the end of the year? Oh, okay. Actually, no, you if you have anything, you should say it before I say what I have.
Nah, I got nothing. I mean, Mario Party's my hard bet. I think we don't end this year without a new Mario Party game.
Okay. I think we can get a Zelda. I think we can get Wind Waker HD or Twilight Princess HD ports, or both. I think they're really easy. Even
though it's less realistic, I think if we don't get Mario Party, we're getting Mario Kart. I think it's much more likely we get Mario Party
Out of
for
here.
the end of the
Out of
year.
here.
But if we don't get
don't
Mario
even
Party, we have to
bring
get
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Kart. If we
Don't even bring
get
Mario Kart up. Don't even bring Mario Kart up. Mario Kart's not coming.
I don't know if golf games would sell in 2020, but Mario Golf would be fun. They sold a tennis game actually. Yeah, fucking golf.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, Brandon. Why? What do you mean? Well, Mario sports games always sell.
We ain't getting Mario Party or Kart this year. No way. But it makes so much sense. You have to sell to families
Ginka.
this holiday.
Thank you, Ginka.
Maybe not Mario Kart. Probably not Mario Kart. Almost definitely not Mario Kart. But Mario Party makes so much sense. What are you gonna like sell to families for the holiday? What family game? What party game? You gonna sell them Smash again?
Why do they need a family game for the holidays?
Because you have the PlayStation, Xbox coming out. You got to distract everyone in the gaming industry, not just families.
No,
I mean,
but Brandon. Okay, what party game came out last year holiday?
what console came out last year holiday? It changes.
So family games need to come out when new consoles come out. Brandon,
No.
Look, you can't use the new consoles are coming out as your only fucking excuse for Mario Kart and Mario Party.
I don't think Mario Kart. Okay, I think Mario Party makes sense.
Yes. Okay. There. I completely forgot about that. Thank you, Swifty, for reminding me. I think we're getting a 3D World port.
Oh, that's a really good one, actually.
Thank you, Swifty. I completely forgot that was part of the leak.
Yeah,
I completely forgot about it, and I remembered before the podcast that I wanted to bring it up if we were talking about predictions for it the rest of 2020. Yes, there. No Mario Party and no Mario Kart. We have 3D World.
Yeah. You know what? 3D World's fair. Yeah, I'll give you that one. 3D World's fair. Without 3D World, Mario Party.
And I think we're also getting a Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I think that's this year too. I don't know when. I think Pikmin 3 Deluxe could be August. I think Pikmin 3 Deluxe could be August. I think the Mario Collection could be October, November. I think 3D World. Okay, 3D World Deluxe and the Mario Collection need to be like 2 months apart. So probably 3D World Deluxe would be in September. Pikmin 3 probably, yeah. Yeah, so okay. So we got No More Heroes 3, Bravely Default 2, the Mario Collection, 3D World, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. That's 5.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. That's a good lineup.
That's 5. And yeah, I think that would be good. I think I don't know what else. I'll throw in a Zelda port. Some Zelda game. We don't have a Zelda game this year yet.
Some fucking Zelda game.
I'll throw some Zelda game.
Did you want to talk about Clubhouse games? Because we've had a lot of experience with that over the past week.
Fuck Clubhouse games.
Yeah, fuck Clubhouse games.
Fuck Yahtzee.
I beat him at Yahtzee twice. It's a fully random game, though. It doesn't mean anything. Clubhouse games is fun.
Yo, Ludo top tier, though.
Ludo is top tier. If you haven't loaded up Clubhouse games and played Ludo, you need to play Ludo. It's so fucking dumb, and it's pure luck, but it's so good.
Oh, they did tease it. I do think so. Rain, I do. I think we're gonna see it in either the new Tokyo Game Show that they're doing, because they're doing a Tokyo Game Show online, like some presentation online. I think they'll be there, or in New Game Plus Expo. And New Game Plus Expo is in the end of this month. And I also think Persona 5 Scramble is gonna get a Western release date. Swifty, bear with me. Swifty, bear with me. I know SMT Shin Megami Tensei 5 news is rare, but I think we could get another teaser. I don't think it'll be big. I don't think we'll see a full reveal. I don't think it'll be gameplay. I don't think it'll be a release date. I don't even think it'll say 2021. I think it'll just be like another logo thing. It says, we're still in development. But I do think Scramble's going to get shown. Alano, you're reaching harder than Brandon did with Mario Kart.
I backed out on that. I backed out on that.
I backed out of it.
Make valid
Yeah,
points.
I know it's a joke, Alana.
Ooh,
But
hold
no,
on.
I
Can I pick up something real quick? Like,
sure.
no, if Persona 4 Golden gets released, you guys want to do a co-op playthrough of that also?
I
No?
don't know. I don't know if I want your first experience with Persona 4 Golden to be that.
No, not my first experience. Just, later.
Oh, maybe.
Um,
Maybe I want to replay it. So if I replay it by my, we haven't even done Persona 5. Let's talk about that after Persona 5.
I want to do Persona 5. I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
ready to start it. Just please let me know at any
Uh,
point.
uh, uh, okay, I want to talk about the before we get into another topic. I want to keep talking about the New Game Plus Expo. With
Yeah, do
Alice
that, and
and
then I
Koei
have a
Tecmo is going to be in
question
it.
for you afterwards.
About New Game Plus Expo.
No, it's completely random.
Okay.
I'm just been curious for the past couple days about something.
Okay, you can ask me after we talk about this because
Yeah,
I just want to talk about a few things, and I want to ask you something about New Game Plus Expo because
yeah,
something I think is likely, but
yeah.
I want your thoughts on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we know Alice is gonna be there.
Yeah,
We're probably gonna see Persona 5 Scramble. But Clubhouse Mess 6 games are online playable for 4 players. Why
yeah. It's 6 with 4 people, 7 with 3 people, and 46 with. Oh wait, no, it's like what 40.
2?
40 I want to
3?
say 44. Yeah, 44 with 2 people online. Uh I think luckily a lot of the games are turn based, so it doesn't matter, but I could imagine playing tanks. Battle tanks is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed it though. So yeah, about New Game Plus Expo, we're gonna see Atlas. Definitely.
And Koei Tecmo
What the
and
fuck is
Spike
that?
Chunsoft. Koei
Okay.
Tecmo made the make the Warriors games and some anime
Oh,
games.
okay. Did they make the Zelda one?
Yeah, they made Hyrule Warriors.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to know.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think Scramble is gonna get a Western release date and a Western reveal, and I think it'll be this holiday. I don't think they can push it to next year because the PS5 will be out by then.
I have found out last night that Scramble was not out in the US at the moment.
I can't believe you. I
Um,
cannot believe you.
And I also found out it's on PlayStation. I thought the S in Scramble was a double play where it's like S for Scramble and S for Switch. Found
Bro, I
that
can't
out
believe
last
you.
night.
You found that out like after midnight when we were talking. I can't believe you.
I just accidentally deleted my notes.
Good job.
No, there's a trash bin. I can get them back.
Okay. I can't believe you just found out that it wasn't released in the West.
Yeah, never knew.
Well, anyways, I think it's gonna be announced. I think it'll be this year because I don't think
Brandon, go to
it's pretty
bed.
next year revealed soon, but release date it'll be probably it's like I don't think it's gonna be I don't think they can wait till next year, Ginga, because the PS5 is already gonna be out by then. Is P5S connected to P5R or not?
It is.
Yes and no. I think I think they've officially said that's connected to Vanilla Persona 5. Uh, they've connected it to Vanilla Persona 5. They tie in to how Persona 5 Royal ends, and we'll get specifics how it ends is gets an explanation on gets some type of explanation in it regarding party members. And I don't know if this part is true or not. I've seen 3 people say it, one on Reddit and one on song on Persona 5 and on the YouTube video from a song, and another from a different song, both songs from Royal, and all of 3 of them said that the new palace in Royal is referenced by Morgana in Scramble. Is referenced like by name. So I don't know what that means. So we know that it's at least acknowledging it, and I don't know if that's true. I don't speak Japanese. I haven't seen any gameplay. I don't know what reference they're talking about. But it's been 3 people that I've seen comment regarding it. So, but we know it's a sequel to Persona 5.
Yeah.
I think that the second trailer that they released even had they were really cute with it too. They had a 2 pop up, and then they had the 2 fall off and replace it with an S. It was really cool. So we know it's a sequel to Persona 5. No clue if it's connected to Royal in any way because the new character from Royal isn't in it. But there could also be an easy explanation to that because of how Royal ended. There could be a really easy explanation to that. But yeah, that's a long answer. Short answer, yes, but no.
Yeah.
Yes. And
yeah. So the Tokyo Expo about Atlas being there.
New Game Plus Expo, yeah.
Okay. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, that's all I had. Scramble. Maybe no. I was gonna. Maybe it's Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Persona 6?
Persona 6 isn't. No.
I saw a news report that they're apparently gearing up to tease Persona 6. I saw another news report after that saying that Persona 6 can fix Joker's fatal flaw. And I'm like, what flaw? I think they mean the fact that Joker is really silent.
I was about to say that the dude's perfect. Like,
yeah, I think
every Persona protagonist is like perfect in every way. Like,
do you think we'll get anything Sonic related anytime soon? I think we will before the end of the year.
I'm gonna get to that, Ginka. Don't worry about it, Ginka.
Oh,
I'll get to it.
Both get to that. We could talk about that for a while. Can I ask you a question now?
I wanted to ask you one more thing about New Game Plus Expo.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, all right, Brandon.
Yeah. Shoot.
Spike Chunsoft is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Do you think that we're gonna get a new Danganronpa game announced? It's the 10th anniversary.
I don't think
this year is their 10th anniversary.
Ultra Despair Girls 2? Stop that.
It doesn't matter if it's a spin-off. It could be Ultra Despair Girls 2.
Yeah, I think
Do you think we're gonna get another? Do you think we're getting a Danganronpa game announced this year?
It's really weird how it doesn't feel like they're giving up for that.
Yeah, it does.
I think
the creator has deleted all his posts on Instagram. Like before I checked because I was curious because the creator's been posting a lot of Danganronpa related stuff, and I was looking at his oldest photo, and his oldest photo was from March of this year when he started talking about the anniversary. And I was like, wait, I've been following him for a few years already. Not for a few years, but since last year, and he's been posting since last year, just not about Danganronpa. So he purposely deleted every past photo and replaced and started talking about Danganronpa like every other day.
To be as incredibly vague as possible, because we got to remember, Ginka is in the middle of V3 at the moment.
Yes.
So to be as vague as completely possible, I think we're going to get Danganronpa 4. The question that is more important after that, I think, is the biggest question mark, right? Is do you think in the teasers or the trailers that it will answer a big question that we were all left with?
I don't think it'll answer it. I think that's part of the genius. I think that's part of the genius of the writing in V3. I'm not going to spoil it. Is that it's open to interpretation, and I think he did that on purpose. And I think Danganronpa 4 will be completely new, unrelated to anything beforehand. I don't think it'll be related to 1, 2, or V3.
I think they can't help themselves, and they probably will be. I don't think they will answer any questions, specifically that one, in any teaser trailer, even though it's a good time to, or it's a reasonable time to. I don't think they will answer any question, because I believe when they showed V3, and even V3's demo, it never came close to answering any question.
No, it didn't. I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be a completely new story.
Yeah, because how Danganronpa 3 ended, the anime left off with like it's all done, and then they come out with V3, and they don't even acknowledge the fact that Danganronpa 3 left off on a would it's over. I mean,
Yeah.
and they even fuck with you in the demo. I mean,
Yeah. They screw with
Gin-
you in the demo.
yeah.
The demo's kind of funny.
what
We can talk
this-
about the demo. The demo doesn't spoil anything.
Yeah,
It's
the
not
demo
part of it.
doesn't spoil anything, and Ginka never played the demo. I looked at it. I think the same way the first murder happened in the first game. You end up seeing the clairvoyant from the first game because I
Yeah,
don't know who
Yasuhiro.
has. Yeah,
There's the V3 demo, Ginka.
yeah.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to play it. It's not. It just came out before the game came out.
I don't know.
It has no relevancy.
I'm trying really hard not to spoil it because I don't know who else doesn't know, who else listening out there doesn't know Danganronpa.
Yeah, we gotta be careful. Danganronpa's like,
Because it's not just Ginka. So the same way the first murder happened in the first game, the clairvoyant from the first game gets murdered in that way in the demo.
Mhm.
And characters from the first game pop up. I don't think anyone
no,
from
it's
the
just one
second
character.
game. What?
No, it's Makoto and Hajime.
Oh.
It's Makoto, Hajime, and Yasuhiro dies
Mhm.
in the. That's it.
Yeah.
And Hajime has a different voice in the demo for some reason,
Even though, like,
even though his voice actor is in V3.
yeah. So can I ask you a question now?
Yeah. Oh, Hajime no Ippo, the boxing anime. Okay, go ahead.
I've been wondering for a couple days, right? Do you have the Google
Okay.
document up?
I don't.
Okay, you might need to load it up because what the fuck is next gen conspiracies?
Oh, don't worry about it.
what even was that?
I'm trying to remember.
I was so
Hold on.
fucking confused because I saw, oh, is that just predictions for the next gen? I'm like, wait, no, but you have the PS5 event.
I think I added next gen conspiracies before the PS5 event was announced. So
Consoles are aliens, I tell you. You might be onto something. They might be Transformers.
exactly.
Oh, can we take...
Just ignore it.
It will probably only cover like 10 minutes, but do you want to take 10 minutes to talk about Animal Crossing? Because that has come out since the last ToonCast, and we have all spent a lot of time on Animal Crossing.
Oh no, it's already 6:20. I think we gotta talk about the PS5 event soon.
Yeah,
We've been talking for a while. This went by so fast.
I know, right? I was more mentally prepared than I thought I was. I didn't even
I
get to talk about
wasn't.
Fire Emblem.
We didn't. We haven't talked about Fire. Okay, we're not gonna. We're not gonna.
We won't have
Yeah,
time.
that's-
I've started Fire Emblem. If you don't know, I started Fire Emblem on my stream, and that would probably be what I'm playing. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow, but if I am, Fire Emblem. Next time I stream,
Oh
it's
yeah, I'm
probably
not.
going to be
I'm
Fire
not
Emblem.
streaming on. I'm not streaming on Thursday.
Yeah.
PS5 event.
Fire Emblem Three Houses, by the way. I should probably say that. But like I could say
Okay, what's the
Persona, and
other
people
games,
assume Persona 5, but I think if you say Fire Emblem, you have to be very, very specific.
Oh, the art book is really cool, Ginka. And since the Sonic News is going to happen this year, yes, Swifty, I agree. Let me add that to my New Game Plus Expo predictions. Sega is also going to be there.
If they're there, they have to announce Sonic. What else are they going to say?
Sega of America, not Sega of America, it's just Sega in general. Like Sega's logo is plastered on there. It could be because Atlas is going, but I don't see why they would put Sega and Atlas.
Wow.
Unless they have their own booths.
Thank you for the follow, hey Rain. Thank you so much for the follow.
Oh yeah, I forgot Yakuza 7. Okay, they're probably gonna show Yakuza 7. I completely
I
forgot
forgot
coming out
that's
this
a-
year.
Yeah, that's a Sega
Okay, I
property,
do
isn't it?
think we're getting Sonic news though.
Ooh.
I do think we're getting Sonic news this year. The anniversary is next year.
Was Forces...
Alana, you cannot say that.
Was Forces and...
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Not the looks of it.
Was-
Just because it's changing the formula to a turn-based RPG instead of action.
Was Forces and Mania announced on anniversary year and released next year, or was it announced the year before the anniversary year and released the next year?
Year before anniversary.
So we should probably be expecting that also, because it worked so
Yes.
well last time. I mean, I
Yes.
thought Forces was a good game.
Uh, 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 we don't. Hold on. Okay. Do we talk about Sonic first, or do we talk about the PlayStation 5 event? Because, spoiler alert, Sonic's part of the PlayStation 5 event. It's just not likely, but it's part of like what I put in the predictions. I don't think it's likely, but it's part of what I put.
We can. I feel like talking about Sonic is easier first because it will derail whenever we get to it. I mean, whenever we get to the PlayStation event, I think we end on PlayStation and we go ahead and talk about Sonic. Specifically, what are they doing next? Mania 2 is a obvious one.
I think it's an adventure remake.
I think it's an adventure remake also. I think
think
they
it's an
remake
adventure
adventure. When okay, what was the last remaster or remake of the Sonic game, right? Think about it.
Never.
Exactly. And what
Never?
has
Yeah,
blown
yeah,
up
never.
lately? What has done really well lately?
Sonic movie.
No, remasters. Remasters Crash, Spyro,
But
Link's
the Sonic movie,
Awakening, Wind Waker.
the Sonic movie
Twilight.
did really well.
Yeah, that helps it, but remakes are like a big fucking deal. I
Yeah.
mean,
I think they're gonna remake it.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna remake Adventure.
they've never done it before. Adventure 2, probably not. Probably going to be Adventure 1.
Yeah, probably Adventure 1. I also think that oh no, I know that the creator of Adventure said that he would like to remake it. He said that last year, I think.
Sonic Adventure 1 remastered June 2021. Don't at me. You don't need to. I'm correct. June makes sense,
Why have we
right?
made Sonic 1, 2, and CD in Mania's engines before making Mania? Okay. Kinka, you're not allowed to speak right now. We're trying to talk about we're trying to get our hopes up for Adventure remake.
Does June make sense, right? If they announce it this year, does June 2021 make sense?
Is it gonna be PS5 or PS4, or both?
PS5. I mean,
What about Switch? What about Switch?
Switch, PS5, Xbox Series X. I mean, they're not going to
but
release it this year.
If it's coming out on Switch, why wouldn't they release it on PS4 and Xbox One?
Because it's not coming out this year, so what's the point? I mean, it's already going to release.
Because there's still
in the next...
there's still over 100 million people that own a PS4, and we don't know how many people are going to have the PS5 by June of next year.
Then you release it on both. I think if you're going to release it next year, why would you purposefully choose not to have it on there? I mean, it's not like the PS4 is not going to be able to like run it. I mean,
Yeah.
You can have both.
No, I wasn't being serious. I wasn't being serious about what I said. Yeah, I also really want an Adventure remake. I do think it's likely, though. I think that Adventure remake is more likely than any other remake that they would ever make. Oh god, imagine where the last Sonic stream happened again. What was the last Sonic stream?
Was it that that time Sega went live for just the podcast or something?
I think so. Is that what you're talking about, Swifty?
I don't know the last Sonic stream other than the revealed media. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was.
I
really
love
cool.
that fucking dude in the Sonic outfit that needed help. They had to walk him to the middle of the stage, and he just.
It was so good. I loved it. It was amazing.
He just did the best little dance because his costume couldn't allow anything more.
I know.
My man just bobbed on the stage up and down.
I loved it. I love that stream. As awful as it was.
Crush 40 was there. As
awful as it was.
Crush 40. Do you remember how Crush 40 performed live there and gave the fucking lead singer of Crush 40 gave the mic to audience people and it was the worst fucking thing ever. That was so fucking good. I hope every reveal of every video game ever is done like that from now on. It was so fucking entertaining.
I think it could only be done by Sonic reveals.
Yeah. real quick, I would fucking love for a Sonic 06 remake or reboot to see what they would do with it this time.
Out of here. Don't even speaketh Sonic 06's name.
Sonic Boom 4.
Okay, so on to the PS5 event.
Yeah. Yeah?
We talked about Sonic. Brandon, what's your first prediction?
I should go first? Me? With my number of predictions? You should probably say
So,
2.
I should probably say 2.
Yeah, in a row. PS5 event, what first party game do you think they'll be showing? I see Spider-Man 2.
I veto that.
Oh,
Okay.
back.
No, I'm not gonna go ahead.
Um,
I'm wait. There's no way they're touching Sonic 06. Yeah, there's no way.
should I say my top tier prediction for my PlayStation 5 event that I've been saying for months?
Do we talk about what's gonna be there or what's not? Like we think has no chance of being there.
No chance of being there?
Yeah,
I don't know what
I think we
has
should
no
say that
chance.
first because we have less of. I have less of those.
Less of no chance of being there? I don't have. I
Yes.
don't know what wouldn't be there. To be honest.
Okay. I think 2 that have no chance, and I think it's because they're too far out, and they said that they're focusing around launch. Sorry, Rain. I purposely haven't read yours out loud because a few of those are in my predictions.
Same. You hit a couple of
List.
mine.
But I agree with you, Rain. I'm elaborate more on some of them. I think that God of War 2 and Spider-Man 2 have like almost no chance of being there. And the only thing I have to back that up is that they were both released 2 years ago, and I think that Sony's going to have a few events over the summer leading up to the PS5. I don't think they're going to show everything. I think they said that they're going to have a few events. I think they're going to save like Spider-Man 2 or God of War 2 for one of those events. I don't think it'll be the first one. And since they're focusing on like that we're going to see gameplay of it, I also don't think we're going to see as many games as people think we're going to see. I'm realistically, okay. I'm gonna be conservative, and I'm gonna say 6 games because it's focusing on gameplay, and I just think that they're gonna try to show Microsoft soft up, because Microsoft headed that gameplay thing, and they barely showed any gameplay. I don't think they're gonna show Spider-Man 2 or God of War 2. I agree with you, Ginka. Last of Us 2. But yeah, you don't have anything for no chance, right?
No, nothing I can think of.
Okay, so go ahead.
I'm
What do you
an
think is going to be there? Or what do you think has a chance of being there?
Oh boy, he's had a remake. In fact, he's had 2 remakes. He's
Okay, the podcast is
the
over. I'll
talk
talk to
of
you
the
later.
town. He's a big thing in video games again. He's on his comeback. They've had time to develop it. Crash Bandicoot launch title. Okay, listen. I expected this, right? I just fucking deleted my notes again. Hold on. No, I archived it again. Hold on. I accidentally archived it. Okay, listen. I expected this reaction. So I've toned down my incredible predictions. I've toned them down, right? I think if it's not Crash, it's gonna either be Crash, Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, or Sly Cooper. It's gonna be one of them.
Okay.
I feel like it has to be one of. I understand, right? That doesn't seem very bold. That's one of 4 different properties. I mean, I'm not exactly playing the odds too scarcely here, but
Well, I have 2 of them on my list.
a lot of these games, right? Oops. Okay. A lot of these games. Yeah, there we go. A lot of these games haven't had a game. Stop. Stop. A lot of these games haven't had a new game in a while. Ratchet and Clank got one in 2016, I believe. I don't know the last time Jack and Daxter or Sly Cooper got a game. I know Sly Cooper
Oh.
got a movie? Didn't they get a... Didn't Sly Cooper get a movie?
Cooper did not get a movie.
Yeah,
Sly Cooper is not the one that got
get
the
a
movie, Brandon.
It did.
Brandon, it's Ratchet and Clank.
No, listen to me. I swear, didn't it? Am I... Hold
Brandon.
on. Wait. Sly movie silent? Oh, it was happening. That's what I was thinking of. Hold on. No, man.
Brandon,
Never
you
released.
Twat.
I thought it did.
No, it's Ratchet and Clank got the movie.
Okay. It has to be one of
The
those.
game was based on the movie.
It has... I know it was. I wasn't saying it didn't get a movie. I thought Sly got one also. Hold on. Let me Google.
Alright, while you're Googling,
I found nothing. Never mind.
Crash is also on my list,
Yeah?
but it's on the not likely list.
Not likely list? Are you sure? Have you thought about it?
Yeah, I have.
Why isn't that likely?
Because I don't think it's time.
You don't think it's time?
I don't think it's time.
That's the only reason.
Yep.
But when I
Don't
say
need
I
any
think
more.
it's time for Mario Party and Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
I get judged.
Okay, but like Mario Kart is not realistic.
Yeah, it's not.
Crash is realistic. That's why I'm not like harping you about it.
Yeah.
I just joking around. I just don't think it's gonna be there. If it's there, it's okay. If it's there, cool. I'll be happy.
I just think it makes sense. I think you're so far back from Insane Trilogy that's giving you development. Even if, okay, it's safe to say they weren't developing a new Crash game before Insane
Thank you,
Trilogy
Ginga.
released. Ratchet is more likely than Crash? Maybe. Yeah, probably.
Ratchet and Clank is on the more likely list.
Yeah, probably.
Because Ratchet and Clank's last game was 4 years ago?
4 years ago, 2016.
Yeah, it was 4 years ago.
Really good game. Play that.
I haven't played it. I don't
It was
really
free.
like Ratchet and Clank.
It was free PS Plus. Okay. Ratchet and Clank is more likely. I'll agree with that. But even if, and it's safe to say there wasn't a Crash game in development before Insane Trilogy released, or while it was developing, after, if you take the time Insane Trilogy released, like that date forward, and even like give it 2 months of sales, when that game exploded in popularity, and it was everywhere, and everyone thought it was really good, to the point where they remade a racing game. It was so good, and gave Spyro a remake.
Do you think that the same people that made the Insane Trilogy are gonna make the next Crash game?
No. I think that they're giving that to a different studio.
Okay.
I think Insane Trilogy...
That backs up your case more.
I think Insane Trilogy just proves that Crash is viable in 2020. And if you don't think that proves it to the people who own Crash, or proves it to anyone who would be involved with a new Crash game, if you don't think that proves it to them, then why did we get a Spyro remake? And then why did we get a Crash Team Racing remake? If that doesn't prove Crash is viable, then we would have never gotten a racing game remade. I mean, where's my new Spyro game?
Where is it, Brandon?
It's in the works. I'll get there. Mm-hmm. Crash is more popular. Yes, he's more popular. I think he's closer to Sony's heart.
Do you think it'll be shown in this event, though?
Spyro's better, but it's personal preference. That's not the point. Is it shown in this event?
Do you think the next Crash game is going to be exclusive to Sony?
The next Crash game is going to be exclusive to Sony. I think it will be timed exclusive. I mean, wasn't Insane Trilogy?
No.
Yeah, it got released later on.
They just had the marketing rights.
But it got switched later on. It was exclusive
to...
Well, it wasn't exclusive.
It came to Xbox the same day.
Yeah, it wasn't exclusive, but... Yeah, fair enough.
Well, what do you mean it's not? There's no but.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I thought it was. But, no, point still stands. It doesn't have to be exclusive.
I don't think it has to be exclusive. I think that there will be third-party games in this event. I have some listed, but I'm just thinking, do you think this is where they show it?
Depends if there's one more event. If this is it and then it's done. So I mean, maybe smaller releases here and there, but if this is the last like direct level thing, yeah, I think you show it now. I think they've had enough development time.
All right, that's fine.
I will agree that Ratchet and Clank is way more likely, and I wouldn't mind that also. I just think it's Crash's time.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about one of Rain's predictions that I don't have on mine.
Mm-hmm.
Ape Escape remake or new Ape Escape game. I'm not that familiar with Ape Escape. I don't think that they're gonna do anything with it. They haven't done anything with Ape Escape in a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible, but I don't know. I don't know much about it, so I can't really give a valid opinion on it. I don't know if you know much about it, Brand.
I've seen a review of it. not much though.
Next thing he has that I don't is Bloodborne Remaster. I should have had that.
I'd say that's a really good one.
Yeah, I should have had because I mentioned something similar, but yeah. I don't know why I didn't mention it. I do think that's likely. I don't know if it'll be shown here. If the other one if the one I put here, which you also have mentioned in there, is shown, I don't know if they'll be in the same presentation. I don't think everything is shown, but I think everything of it is likely. Yeah, everything you mentioned has a good chance. I think something else is more likely than your Silent Hill prediction, but the Silent Hill prediction is on my list. All right, so now I'll give one of my predictions, and it's kind of a boring one. It's the best-selling game every year. I think the next Call of Duty is getting shown. I think it's going to be based on the Cold War.
Ooh, that would be good.
And I think Sony has Activision rep between their fingers, and I think why you gotta be so right. I think that Call of Duty is shown. It hasn't been revealed yet. It's time. The Call of Duties are shown every April-ish. We haven't seen it yet, and the multiplayer reveal is always revealed at E3. It's always revealed at E3.
That's such a good
This would have been E3 time.
That's such a good one to have.
I think it's tomorrow. I think tomorrow is when we're gonna see the next Call of Duty.
What a safe pick.
It is such a safe pick.
What a safe and correct pick.
It is a safe pick, and I'd be shocked if it's not there because I have no clue when else they would show it. Activision isn't having their own event. If it's not at the Sony event, it could be at the Microsoft event, but then Microsoft has the marketing rights to it, and Microsoft hasn't had the marketing rights to it since the 360. What are your thoughts on other third-party titles? That's my next prediction. I don't know if Brandon wants to give a prediction before I give my next one. Yeah, I think Call of Duty.
I don't know.
I don't know if you want to give it or you want me to say.
My next one just says probably something about Last of Us 2. It seems likely.
Okay, you can mention that.
Yeah, it comes out in 10 days, right?
Yeah, it comes out in 10 days. But I think it's not. No, never mind. Scratch that. No Last of Us 2.
Damn.
No Last of Us 2. Because I just thought about it right now, and if they show enhanced version of The Last of Us 2, that's gonna
hurt
sales. That's gonna hurt sales because people are gonna be like, "Why am I gonna buy it now? Why don't I just wait for the PS5 launch?" That's gonna hurt sales more than people think. So I don't think that it'll be. I don't think it'll be there. I think they'll show it in the next event. There we go. I think they'll show Last of Us 2 in the next event that they have, because it's so close to release. The leaks already hurt some sales. I'm not gonna talk about the leaks because I haven't seen them, and I don't want to get spoiled. I think that I don't think we're gonna see Last of Us 2 actually. Will Minecraft be ported with ray tracing at launch, or will it be later down the line? I think think it'll be later. I don't know.
You
I
won't
don't
hear
know.
it from Sony first. Microsoft
Yeah,
owns.
you won't hear from Sony. Uh, I'll say my next prediction after I talk about what Green just said. I forgot Babylon's Fall. I think it's PlayStation exclusive. It's Square Enix and Platinum. I also forgot Babylon's Fall. I probably should have had that on my list because I'm actually excited for it. I think it
didn't
looks really
forget.
cool. Is that on your list?
No, I googled Square Enix game.
But is it on your list?
No, I have a more broad statement.
Okay, I do think it'll be there, and that's one I do like the look of, so I hope it's there. So my next prediction is, I'm gonna type it in the chat. Resident Evil
I have that also.
Village.
Not that part. What the fuck? What?
VIII.
Oh my fucking... I hate that, but I love it.
I'm not gonna take credit for that. I've seen that title floating around. I don't know how much credibility there is to it, but I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna just roll with it.
You know what that reminds me
that.
of?
I've seen that title. No.
You know what that reminds me of?
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
You know what it reminds me of, Dachi?
Okay, in Mario Kart 10,
Yeah.
but with
Yeah.
No. Okay. All right. So but I do think, because we know they're working on RE4 remake. Yeah, but that's a different team. I think they have an A team, or not an A team and a B team, but so like two A teams working on remakes, and they've already said what team is working on the Resident Evil 4 remake, and it's not the regular Resident Evil team. Like they said that's the Devil May Cry 5 team, the Resident Evil 3 remake team, and the Resident Evil 2 remake team, like half of them or something. And it's not even the full Resident Evil 3 remake. It's a combination of three other teams, but it's not like the one that worked on Resident Evil 7. And I don't know. I just seen the Village title floating around. I don't know how much like truth there is to it. But my point to Resident Evil 8 being there is that Resident Evil 2 was announced at Sony's E3 in 2017. Wait, 2017? 2018. 2018. E3 2018 was Resident Evil 2 for Sony. Last year's State of Play in September-ish, I think, Resident Evil 3 remake was announced. They have an exclusivity deal for Street Fighter 5. They have marketing rights for Monster Hunter World. Capcom it has gone with Sony more than Microsoft. The only one I can think of for Microsoft is Devil May Cry 5. So Capcom has gone to Sony for reveals and marketing, and Sony having marketing rights for. I think Resident Evil 8 is gonna be shown. If Resident Evil 8 is shown, I'll talk about actually that later. Okay. Can I speak? I almost had a stroke. Also, how much actual backwards compatibility do you think the PS5 will have? Will they announce PS4 only? No, PS1, 2, and 3. I think
No.
PS4 only.
Yeah, only
PS
some.
Now
I think
count,
PS4, but only
no.
some games.
Has been sold on the PlayStation Store. I also think that's going to be their excuse. I don't think 1, 2, or 3 are going to be there. 3 is very hard to emulate. So
Yeah.
that's why I think that
360 also
they
is.
won't have it. I think 1 and 2 is doable, but I just think that their new CEO that they have right now isn't a big fan of backwards compatibility. He's made comments saying, "Why do you guys want backwards compatibility?" So I don't think that it's going to be a big focus.
I think either all PS4 games or only a select few. I think that's the backwards.
No, I think it's all PS4. I think it'll be all PS4, but not all of them are going to have enhancements.
Yeah, backwards.
Do you have another
compatibility.
prediction?
I got one.
Okay.
Square Enix game. Probably. Most likely a Square Enix game of any kind. I think it will probably be not a new one that we haven't seen yet, because they've already have a couple things in the works at the moment. I believe they have probably
I don't think
things?
I don't think Square Enix is having their own event, so I think you're onto something.
I think Square Enix will have a presence
Do
at
you think
PlayStation's event.
it'll be, do you think it'll be Babylon's Fall?
Probably. It's probably. I don't think it's gonna. I was gonna say I think it's something new that we haven't seen, but that cuts the focus from what 3 different projects at the moment to 4. And
Yeah,
I
they,
would.
they bravely default to Babylon's Fall, the next Kingdom Hearts game, Final Fantasy VII Remake 2.
Do we know those are in
The,
development? Well, we know Kingdom Hearts is starting development. We don't know if it's in development. But I think the
he
before
said that
development.
he said he's working on it.
Yeah, but I think the before development at the moment.
Okay, I don't know.
Because I know the
Uh,
hiring. I know there was a Kingdom Hearts listing hiring for specific Kingdom Hearts things, like right after, like a couple weeks after Kingdom Hearts 3 launched.
Near replicant would be cool, but I think that's confirmed to be PS4, Xbox One, so I don't think that's going to be there.
Uh,
And I don't know if Babylon's Fall has been like a hard set PS4 for sure. But I think Near Replicant is like a hard PS4, like PS4 and Xbox One game. I don't think they'll show any PS4 enhanced games. Maybe they'll show God of War enhanced and Spider-Man enhanced. Okay, this is I have 2 questions for you.
yeah.
Not about predictions. I complete. This was the first thing I wanted to talk about too. I don't know why I didn't say it.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see the console?
Yes. I think. Listen,
Or 3
okay.
questions actually.
So it's a difficult scenario because I realized at the moment when you mentioned when E3 week that for the past like month to 2 months I think it would be silly to go under any idea that other than that Xbox is beating the shit out of PlayStation in every way at the moment because of how slow PlayStation's been to do anything and how quiet they've been. I think it was.
I don't know. So Microsoft's been kind of shooting themselves in the foot with some of their marketing.
Yeah, but they've been doing something, and at least shooting
Yeah.
themselves in the foot is entertaining. So I think it was silly to think Microsoft was doing anything but beating the shit out of Sony at the moment. And I think I don't know if that would change much if E3 was still on and guaranteed and we were still having E3. I don't think that would have changed a lot, but I do think people would have been more lenient and understanding like a month ago when they said nothing and everyone was getting really impatient and antsy. I think people would have been a lot more reasonable to be like, okay, we're too close to E3. We should have that. But I don't think that's an excuse for Sony because you have to adapt to what's happening around you.
Okay, before I ask you the other 2 questions. Actually, hold on. I'll finish. Let me finish thoughts. I didn't realize I interrupted. Go
No,
ahead.
you're fine. I think they do show the console. I think if they don't show the console, then they lose another step to Microsoft in a race that's pretty close to the finish line.
Uh,
I realize I said off the podcast, and I should probably reiterate. I don't believe Sony's ever going to lose a console generation until Microsoft can buy off most of the exclusives. Sony has had the great benefit of being the first foot in the door for video game consoles, and it's garnered a lot of respect, which is well deserved. They do deserve all that, but a lot of developers love putting exclusives on Sony consoles, and as long as they have that, as long as Sony has them in the back pocket, Microsoft's never going to win. And also, Microsoft is like a meme in the gaming community, so it doesn't matter what Microsoft does. They're going to be a meme, and people are going to write them off anyways.
at least outside of the U.S. In
And
the U.S.,
also,
the U.S. they have some faithful people
Yeah.
in the U.S. Gosh,
and
they have
also,
they have some hardcore faithful people in the U.S.
also, Sony is Japan based and Xbox is not, so they will always have Japan in the back pocket, which is a huge sales boost and a huge
I do see
thing.
Microsoft pushing harder for Japan, but I don't know how much it's gonna work.
So as I talk about PlayStation, when I mean that they're going to lose to Xbox in another step, I don't mean in the long term. In the long term, I think it's silly to think that they're losing this generation. They're gonna win unless drastic changes in exclusives, the Japan market, and just overall reputation in the gaming community changes. I don't think Microsoft has a chance. But I think before the console releases, they are getting scary close to the finish line, and they are getting beat the shit out of.
Yeah, I I the last gameplay reveal that Microsoft had was embarrassing, and I don't think that Sony can screw this up, even if they don't show it, because they'll still have the haha, we actually showed gameplay, you didn't.
Mhm.
But before I answer what Ginka is saying, because I want to ask you two more questions, not like big elaborate ones. Just I do think we'll see the console, but not for the same reason you think, Brandon. I think that um, we're gonna see it because PS5 is entering mass production soon.
Yeah. Uh,
Or it's already in mass production, and we get leaks from what it looks like, and if someone leaks it,
I think it's.
that's gonna be bad for Sony.
I mean,
So I think
I
they
think it's
should
both.
show it. And okay, so do you think we'll see really console and the next two?
Real quick on the
Uh,
console thing. I think it's both those reasons, and you have to sell a console in 5 months. You're
yeah.
selling a product that people haven't even seen. All you've shown them is a controller, which looks cool, but not that cool.
Do you think we'll get a release date?
A release date. Does Xbox have one?
No.
No. I think.
Do you think we'll get a price?
Um, yes. I think
I,
you don't show the schematics of your console and then not show the price right after.
why hasn't Microsoft done it?
Because it's Microsoft. I think they're
No.
waiting to take the first shot. I think both of them
I
are.
think I don't think we're getting either release date or a price. I think they're playing chicken to see when they could release it last moment because I think they're trying to one up each other.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
I
shocked if
think
we
they're
did.
both trying to one up each other. I think they're trying to hold off as long as possible. I think so. I think Sony wants to price it at 500,
Mhm.
but if Microsoft prices it at 500, they might try to lower it to 450.
I wouldn't be shocked if we don't, but I think I think they're waiting for the other one to pull the trigger. But
Yeah.
I think they both realize that we're getting really, really close to when this
Yeah.
thing is supposed to release, and we don't have a
I
price. I
Microsoft's next event is next month or in August. If the price isn't in an end release date or announced then, I don't know when they'll announce it because they're getting super close. Ginka asked that he said he has one more
I
question.
saw that.
Do you think we'll see any PSVR 2 games or PSVR 2? I'm adding that second part.
Yes, I do think we'll see PSVR. I think Sony is
Tomorrow.
really. Wait, tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I think. I don't know. Ginka, are you talking about in general or tomorrow?
Isn't the event?
Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. The event on Thursday? My bad. Not tomorrow. Are you talking about the event on Thursday, or are you just talking about PSVR 2 in general for PS5?
The event?
The event?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no. I
No.
personally, to me, I think Sony is so sold on VR. I think
I
this
think so,
past
too.
generation has shown how sold they are on VR, and I think the VR games can be pumped out at a reasonable rate. I think VR games could get away with lower quality products because of the VR. I think that's the benefit VR has to being able to sell mobile games to people
Yeah.
under the shiny tag that it's VR. So I think
Yeah, but you got to think about some prices, Brandon. If they're gonna announce a VR2, I don't think they're gonna announce the console and VR2 in the same event, because then that's just more accessories for people to buy. People
No.
get scared. The price, there's the console, and then probably like a $300 headset, and then more VR games. I don't think they're gonna show VR until next year.
No, I don't think they showed another VR headset. I think they show a VR game.
I don't think so.
I
That just takes away from what they want to focus on, and they want to focus on launch games. I don't think we're gonna get anything. I don't think we're gonna get any VR.
yeah, it's fair. I just think they're so sold on it. I think they would get very jumpy to show what they had.
No,
You're fine.
don't worry about having another question.
Questions are
but
good.
Brain asked. Yeah, it is. We've been talking for a while, but I mean, I want to keep talking. So, Legend of Dragoon remake possible, Brandon?
Sure.
Do you know what Legend of Dragoon is?
I think I have a rough idea, but I'm not confident.
It's not Panzer Dragoon.
No, I have a visual in my head, but I'm not confident that that's correct. Hold on.
I think Legend of the Dragoon remake is possible. I don't think it'll be at launch, and I don't think it'll be at the event. Do you think we could see a Twisted Metal remake to show how good light effects look on the PS5? I think Twisted Metal's done.
Yeah, I don't think they would show it with everything else. I think they want to
Yeah.
sell this
And
to
also,
a general audience.
Since I'm assuming you guys are going to watch the PS5 events, make sure to watch it with headphones because Sony said that in the blog they said that they're going to like show off some things, some new things with like sound. And they said that headphones are recommended because you don't get the same effect from speakers.
Okay.
Did
you run through all your predictions?
No, I've said, and that's kind of bad since
because I'm done.
For 2 hours.
Like with my predictions, I have nothing left.
I watched it with headphones, anyways. Yeah, I've watched them with headphones, anyways. I'm watching it with Brandon, so
yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully, we'll watch it with Leno if he's feeling up for it. I hope so.
Yeah, if he's up for it, sure. Okay, I'll save my biggest one for last, which is probably the most obvious one. It's not even. But the next. Oh, can you still hear me? By the way.
I'm dropping frames. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good now.
You're good now.
Yeah. Sorry for dropping frames, guys. Sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I saw my stream buffer, and it's buffered 2 times before, and they were both from me, so I just didn't know. Also, I think you have. Let me. It's so late into the stream, it doesn't matter anyways. I'll go check if you have quality settings. Okay, my next one is a joke, but not completely impossible.
Gran Turismo is good. Knack free.
I think it's possible. I don't think it's likely, but I think it's possible.
I still don't know what Knack's gameplay is, to be honest. I still don't know.
And Gran Turismo is on my list. I do think we're going to see Gran Turismo.
You gotta have a racing game.
Yeah, I think they're going to show Gran Turismo.
I mean, you gotta have a racing game, a sports game, a card game, and then, the others.
Yeah, I think they're going to show Gran Turismo. I don't think they can't show it. I think that racing games are like the best games to show how good looking the games can be, because racing games are so easy to make good looking because of how fast you're moving.
Mm-hmm.
That I think that they're going to show it, and I don't know if it'll be are they in Gran Turismo 6 right now or 7?
I don't know. I don't play Gran Turismo.
Whatever Gran Turismo they're at, I think they'll show it, and I think it'll either be the next game or enhancements to the one that's already out. We need an open world game for ray tracing effects demonstrated.
Wait for my final prediction, Ginka.
Gran Turismo and racing games just in general are a great way to fill space. I mean, there's such a good way to fill space because no one's going to complain about having them in reveals because everyone knows they're kind of needed and there's a big fan base for them, even for casual players. So they're a great way to fill space while people realizing you're just filling space. And yeah, you need a racing game. Every console needs a racing game. I mean, at launch you need a racing game. I think the Xbox One had Forza at launch or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if PlayStation really has that same idea about racing games at launch because I don't know what Japan's
I think that's why they have Gran Turismo.
I don't know the culture of Japan's racing scene. I don't know if... I know in the US we like cars over here, and we like racing cars. But yeah, right. What's the next prediction? Because like I said, I'm out. Hey.
Yep.
What was yours?
Next one is Batman.
Ooh, like an Arkham game?
Yep. They've been teasing one for the past year or 2 years. It's been a while since the last Batman game, and I think Warner Brothers would show it. I think I don't know how likely it is, but that's just in there that I think is likely to be there. I don't know if it will, but I think it has a good shot. And another one I have there, which I'm gonna just throw it in alongside Batman because it's another movie book property, is the next gen Harry Potter game. That was leaked 2 years ago, and we haven't seen it. And it was legit. It was full on gameplay. You can find it. It's legit. and it was rumored to be the next gen, like for next gen, but we still haven't seen it. And the only reason, that's the only reason I have. I think they could show it so that they can finally show it.
Yeah, Batman. It's been a while since we got our last Arkham game. I think it was
Yes.
before the Switch came out.
Uh-huh.
I think it was still Wii U era. The last time we got an Arkham game. I believe it was when it was the one that got that shitty PC port that they ended up just taking off the Steam store
Yeah.
entirely. I think was it Arkham Knight?
I don't even remember.
But those are really really popular, and I think Spider-Man doing as well as it did helps its case to be released and to be made. It was Knight, okay. I think Spider-Man doing well helps it. And I think the fact that they're making an Avengers game helps it. I think the fact that a new Batman movie is in the works.
I forgot about the Avengers game.
Yeah.
That could be Square Enix's game.
Yeah, it could be, but it's PS4, right? Do you think they're gonna release it on both?
Yeah. It is.
Um,
Um,
I think a new Batman movie also helps the case for a new Batman game.
yeah.
So, because relevant again. I mean, they're rebooting it again, so now's a good time to maybe reboot the franchise. But Arkham built something so good that I would imagine they don't do that. They just restart the story. I mean, I guess that's rebooting it, but they keep the same like gameplay and style because it was such a like perfect hit. I mean, that's exactly what the Batman game should have been, from what most people said. Yeah. Are we almost to the ray tracing prediction?
What?
Are we almost to the ray tracing prediction? I know you hinted at that.
That's my last prediction. I have 4 more.
Holy fuck! Okay. I thought you were on like the last 2. I've lost count.
All right, next one. I'm gonna keep this one short. There's not much to be said about it. I think they could show Gravity Rush 3. I don't know if they're done with Gravity Rush. I just think Gravity Rush 3 is possible. I don't know how likely it is. I just think it's possible. Yeah, I just think it's possible. I don't know if I think that Gravity Rush 3 could really show some cool things about the PS5, what it can do. Godfall.
I haven't heard of that actually.
That's Epic Games?
I haven't heard of that.
It was the first PS4 game, PS5 game to be announced. That's Epic Games?
I
thought that was Gearbox.
Maybe I've heard of that then.
Yeah, it was already shown off. It was shown off at the Game Awards. I think it's Gearbox. I don't think it's Epic Games. Let me look it up. Godfall game. Developer Counterplay Games. Publishers Gearbox. Okay, yeah. So it is Gearbox, and it's some developer called Counterplay Games. Okay, I already said Gravity Rush 3. Next one, Silent Hill. I think if we get Resident Evil 8, we won't see Silent Hill. And if we see Silent Hill, we won't get Resident Evil 8.
That makes sense. Let's go again.
Yeah, I think we will see one of them. And I think Silent Hill is likely because of all the rumors that we've heard of it.
Would a Silent Hill
No worries, Rain.
Would a Silent Hill reboot be VR? Would they wait to make it VR? No?
No.
I don't. I know Silent Hill, but I don't know it well enough to know if it's a Resident Evil type thing.
Dead by Daylight, I think, is getting Silent Hill DLC.
They got DLC for everything. I don't know how those fucking developers get like all the shit they get. I mean, it's incredible.
It will come like year 2 of PS5. Yeah, I think so too. But I just think that Silent Hill reboot might be shown off to excite people. And okay, so that's all I have to say about Silent Hill. Next one is Blue Point's game. Blue Point made the Shadow of Colossus remake, and I think they're working on a Demon Souls remake.
That'd be cool to see.
I think if we get the Demon Souls remake, we will not be getting the Bloodborne remastered. If we get the Bloodborne remastered shown, then we won't get. Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. I think Demon Souls is a lock, or whatever. If it's Blue Point's game, I think it's a lock. I am 99% sure Blue Point is going to be there because they've been teasing. They've been teasing that they're going to be there, and I think it's going to be there. And I think it's going to be Demon Souls.
Not having
That's
a
all there
Souls
is.
game for PlayStation 5 seems very out of character, and it seems like there would be a Souls game. Like, personally to me, I always think of, like, Souls games as, like, PlayStation games or PC games. I think that's, like, Elena's area of expertise, but it just makes sense. Wasn't Bloodborne PlayStation only?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, if it's, I think it's pronounced Ico. If it's Ico, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be really, really cool. I don't think it is. I think Bloodborne is basically guaranteed to either be remade or get a sequel. I think it's gonna get a remaster.
Was Bloodborne the most recent thing, or they did Bloodborne then Dark Souls 3, right?
They did Dark Souls 3, then they did Sekiro.
Yeah, so Bloodborne was before Dark Souls 3.
And now they're working on a game called Elden's Ring.
Yeah, no, Bloodborne makes sense. I mean, it's been long enough since that game has come out that they haven't touched it since it's come out, I think. I think it might have gotten DLC. I want to say it did. But I think all Dark Souls games got DLC, I believe, except for Demon Souls. It's been what? That was a 2016 game? Right?
Bloodborne?
Yeah, was it 2016 or 2015?
Let me check.
I want to say 2016, but 2015 seems also correct.
Bloodborne was 2015.
2015? Yeah, so it's been so long since it's come out. I mean, it would be a good time to, if I had a lot of time to, like, think about it. It's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay. And my last one, Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years since it released.
Has it really? I thought that was only, like, last year.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah, I thought that was last year.
Horizon Zero Dawn released the same month as Breath of the Wild, I think. Or the month before. I think it released February 2017.
What was that game that got a trailer that it was, like, a big open map, and, like, the characters were gliding through it? I forget what it was called. I'm gonna have to look that up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bear with me for a second.
But I think it's Horizon Zero 2. I think that's the open world game that they're gonna show. I think it makes sense. It's been a while. I think they've been working on it a lot. I think they want it out by launch. I don't know if it will be at launch, but I think they want it out by launch. And I also think that because we'll see Horizon Zero Dawn 2, we won't see Spider-Man 2 and God of War 2. I think they're gonna show only one of those three. And if I had to put money on one of them, I think it's Horizon. Because I think that's the one that's gonna release first.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn 2 would be the perfect game to show the power of the PS5 besides a racing game, and the first one was already really beautiful. I agree. I think it would be perfect. I think it would be the perfect game to show, like what it can do. I think any of those three would be perfect. I think it'd be I think all three of them. God of War 2 would be perfect. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 would be perfect, and Spider-Man would be perfect. But I think Horizon Zero Dawn 2 is the one that they're gonna do. I think Horizon Zero Dawn 2 was planned for launch, but it's been internally delayed due to COVID-19. I also think that they're still like trying. I think they're still trying for a launch, and I do think it was planned. I think 100% it was planned for launch. But I think they're gonna still try because they know Microsoft is gonna have Halo Infinite at launch, or They say that they'll have it at launch. I don't know if they will. We haven't even seen gameplay of it. But the same argument could be made for Horizon Zero Dawn 2. But Halo Infinite's been announced. Okay. But since they say that they're gonna have Halo Infinite at launch, I think Sony wants something at launch. Something big to be exclusive.
Yeah,
Friend?
I believe I was thinking of Horizon Zero Dawn. Just got really tripped up on when it came out.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah, I could have swore. Was I thinking of Anthem? Could I have thought of Anthem?
Please do not be thinking of Anthem. We do not speak that name.
I'm not. Hold on. I'm gonna look at it.
Besides Horizon Zero Dawn, are they working with the second team on a new Killzone? I think Killzone's done. I do think that a second team is working on something. I don't think it's Killzone though. I think it might be a new IP.
Wasn't Killzone the game that got a launch title for PS4, but it was really bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Killzone's screwed. I think Killzone's done. Killzone has been killed. I don't think it's coming back. I think that they're working on new IP. And they might have put that new IP on hold. I think they might have gotten that second team to work on Zero Dawn 2 to try and get it out at launch.
Mm-hmm. Parappa the Rapper.
Oh, hell yeah! I didn't even think of Parappa the Rapper. Parappa the Rapper would be pretty cool.
Alright, was that your last prediction?
That was my last one. Order 1886 sequel. I think they canceled that. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if we'll ever get an 1886 sequel. I think they canceled it because of how poorly it did.
Wait, didn't Bethesda? Don't they have Elder Scrolls 6? Like they haven't shown gameplay or anything of it. They just shown the title screen.
Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out at the end of the PS5. Elder Scrolls 6 is not coming out for a while.
PS6 launch title, calling it.
It's gonna be midway through the PS5. Elder Scrolls 6 is gone.
Think we'll see? You think
It
we
is
won't see
so
Fallout
far
then?
off.
You think we're not going to see any Fallout or anything then?
I don't think we're gonna see Bethesda. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Bethesda yet.
Yeah, I think if it's not Elder Scrolls 6, then it's not.
Oh wait, we could always get another Skyrim port.
Ooh, yeah. You know what? You have a point.
We could always get another
Port
Skyrim port.
Skyrim. When in doubt, port Skyrim. I mean, that's the easy choice.
At best, Wolfenstein will get a game before Elder Scrolls 6, maybe. I haven't played any of the Wolfenstein games.
Maybe another Doom game?
Doom Eternal just came out.
Yeah, before Elder Scrolls 6, though.
Oh, yeah. Probably. I haven't played Eternal yet, so I don't know how it ends, but maybe. Starfield is more possible that they just announced Elder Scrolls 6 because they had nothing else to show. Yeah, I think Starfield might be possible, but we've seen just as much of Starfield as we've seen of Elder Scrolls 6. So I don't know.
I was just wondering because Elder Scrolls 6's announcement is a year old now.
Yeah, maybe if they used a better engine than the shitty ass engine that they have, they could get games out faster.
Damn.
And not be broken.
Damn, you might be on a miracle here.
Maybe if they used a better engine or updated their engine, because Fallout 76 was made on that engine and it fucking sucked.
Right. I think it's about time we wrap up.
Yeah, we've been at it.
Oh, I mean, I could go on about Animal Crossing, but no.
This is Unreal already, yeah.
It's been over 2 hours, so well over 2 hours, almost 2.5. So I don't think now's the time to go on about Animal Crossing. We'll talk about Animal Crossing next time, which I would imagine if we get a we might do a podcast after the PlayStation. I mean, maybe depends on what they announce. But
yeah, because they could screw it up. They could fuck up, and it could be an hour of fucking Hello Kitty cruisers or something. I don't
Man,
know.
I fucking hope
They
so. That's what we want.
they could screw up this event. I'm assuming they won't because Microsoft just screwed up their event.
I love the idea of an hour of Hello Kitty Cruiser when that game probably only has about 5 minutes worth of content.
Probably.
I don't think that's Persona levels. I mean, God help us if it is. If it's like 120 hours of Hello Kitty Cruiser content.
God.
Oh yeah, I think we should wrap up.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be back tomorrow.
I don't have any other things to say about it.
Are you streaming tomorrow?
Tomorrow night, yeah.
Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow at 7 Central. With probably Fire Emblem, I would imagine. I'm going to be playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm still very early on in that game. 7 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern for me. You'll be live, 2 hours after that? 3 hours?
Yeah, I'm going live tomorrow. 8 p.m. Pacific. Tomorrow's I have my finals tomorrow. Fuck.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
3 hours
8
after.
p.m. Pacific tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming Your Turn to Die, visual novel. I'm starting my Mega Man marathon after I finish that visual novel.
So thank you for watching. If you missed any of the podcasts, then it will be uploaded on YouTube within the next couple of days, if I can remember to. Along with all of our other podcasts. The first 5 ToonCasts are up on YouTube at the Team Toon channel. If you look up Team Toon ToonCasts on YouTube, you'll find them. So thank you for watching. Stay safe. Have a good night.